All right. You can kind of see. All right, everybody. Happy June. We're back.
Hi.
We're back.
Like we never left.
We're back.
And it's all three of us. CJ's back with us.
Yes.
Shout out to Shannon for dropping in with us for the last two
So
episodes.
sad I missed that.
It was
good.
amazing.
I mean,
yes.
I
Well,
got
you were
to
here
see-
for the first part, so that's
Right,
good.
but the second part was just, yeah.
It was good. The second part, you would have thought that Shannon was an actual host of the show. You could tell she was more comfortable
Oh, I watched
being
it, yeah.
in this
it was,
space.
it was
so
great.
Yeah.
She was really great. Shout out to Shannon. Thank you.
that's my beat.
How's everybody been doing? Catch us up. Candy, what's
I
going on?
am jet lagged. I'm tired, as I told you
We're gonna
earlier.
remove that spirit from you.
Oh, we're gonna remove it. But like that jet lag is a different beast. And as I told you earlier, I almost canceled, but I wasn't gonna do that last minute. So I mean, I'm almost back to myself, but I typically need 96 hours to recharge socially.
96.
I was around a group the whole time, and it was a good group. Like we
Okay.
all got along, like everything. It was
Jesus.
cool. It was cool, but I just I need to socially recharge, and I underestimated how I would be socially before we booked this session. I probably should have waited a week before I wanted
Let
to
the
record.
people know where you went to.
Oh yes, so I traveled to Bangkok, and Bangkok is like New York on steroids.
Oh, I know.
Like New York on
Bangkok.
steroids. Bangkok,
Well,
Thailand.
I wouldn't say, well, yeah.
I had a time, and then because that was like more so like the boom, 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 and then we spent a few days there, and then we flew to Phuket
City.
for like the island vibe,
real chill
relaxation.
there.
It was very chill. It was cool, and then, it's so funny because every time I go to Asia, they act like they're surprised when they see black people. At least 3 times they pulled out their camera phone and they were recording us.
That happened to me when I went to Tokyo the first time. Actually, they interviewed me at the airport, asked me like, "What was I doing here?" And it was a good gesture. But yeah, they were fascinated. Like they like black people. Yeah,
And it's so funny because in our group it was 2 big guys. You would like at least 6'3", 6'4". One was football built, the other one was basketball built. So we went to like this the floating market in Bangkok. And mind you, now we don't speak the native language. Their primary language was not English. And when we pulled up with the guys, all I could hear them say was basketball players, basketball players. So our driver in the canoe boat, we were the only boat that stopped by every single stand because they assumed that we had tons and tons of money and would get upset if we did not spend. So when we saw all the other boats, they were not stopping at every station, every market station. So I'm like, my God.
well, it's super cheap over there though.
It is super cheap, but it's just so funny how they see these 2 big black guys and assume that they played basketball. So it was funny to me, and they just automatically assume we was rolling in the money.
Rolling.
Did you go to Fifi Island?
So we did not have a chance to go, but I do want to go back. And is it Fifi or PP?
It's Fifi Island.
See, somebody told me it was PP.
I've always heard Fifi Island.
Like someone who's been there a couple of times, because I kept calling it Fifi, and he was like, "Candace, I don't want you to be embarrassed. It's PP." I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Never heard that before.
Me, like I don't know, but I do want to go back so I can go to those actual islands.
Well, it's 4 hours. Like it took us 4 hours to get there. Yeah.
And the thing is, like I said, I really do love the continent of Asia. I do. It just takes so long to get.
It's a 23.5-hour flight.
Luckily we broke it up, but it just takes so long to get there. And I know I be talking shit about our country. I know I do. But it's just something about when you're back in your home country. I'm like, oh, Jesus, I just felt extra safe. Because granted, those countries are like, Thailand seemed to be very safe. It did. But when you are the foreigner, when you're the only little chocolate drop, you're the only little beige drop, it's like, ooh, I got to be on my P's and Q's because I'm SOL. If I get in trouble over there, over the smallest, most minor thing. So again, I love to travel. Travel is one of my love languages, but coming back to the States, I was very happy.
Did you do the Tiger Kingdom, the elephant?
We did not do the Tiger Kingdom or the elephant situation
Oh,
because
okay.
I wanted to do the Tiger Kingdom, but I went for my girl's birthday. She didn't want to do the whole Tiger Kingdom thing.
Okay.
So, but she's very big into working out. So there's something over there called Muay Thai. Muay Thai.
I've heard of it.
They're like, it's huge. It's like their MMA of fighting or whatever you call
yeah.
it. So we did one of their trainings. Nigga, I burned. I think my watch said like 1,030 calories for only doing like an hour and 15 minutes. And that's like some hard type stuff. Like we were with trained Muay Thai fighters. So we didn't do like the typical things that people do when they go over there, but it was traditional. So, you know, it was fun. I would definitely go back.
What about the Buddhist temples? Did you do those?
We did. We did go to the Big Buddha, the one that was in Bangkok, but the Big Buddha temple that's in Phuket, the known one, is under construction.
Oh,
so
I
we
did the
couldn't
one in
even take.
Bangkok when and we got like a whole bunch of pennies and you prayed for each
So we didn't do all that.
yeah, so they had a pot and you would put coins in it. You would buy these coins and you would pray at each one, and every coin you put in, you made a prayer.
I gotta make y'all laugh. So I told my mom, and shout out to my mama, by the way, Rosetta Hayes Johnson. My mom sits next to Jesus. Like, she's a mother of the church. Like, her prayers definitely make it to heaven. So I was like, yeah, Mom, we went to the temple. And she was like, Lord Jesus, I just pray the blood over you. I hope you ain't touching to that demonic stuff. I said, Mama, it's their culture type stuff.
Yeah.
But it's just so funny when you hear especially older Black women who are of the church. They're like, don't tap into that stuff. I said, Mom, I know who my Jesus is. I know who my Jesus is. But it was just so funny that she brought that up. I'm like,
Right.
girl.
And I seen you got the famous picture on the leaf.
Yes.
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 You did a really good job with that.
And here's the thing. I didn't even want to do it, but I did it because it was my girl's birthday and that's what
You
she
looked
wanted to
amazing
do.
at it. You did good. You did good, yeah.
Thank you. So that was my trip. June is here. Y'all know my birthday is on Tuesday. Make sure y'all cash at me. Okay. CMJ1913 is the cash app. But yeah, so that
Are you doing
that's tight.
anything?
I'm actually not. I'm probably gonna go to the spa.
Good.
Okay.
And then that Saturday, the 21st,
won't
me and some of my girls are taking me out. So I'm not.
So no dinner or nothing?
Some of my girls are taking me to dinner on that Saturday, but I'm not doing anything like big. And this is my last year in my 30s, so I don't know. I'm just if people want to take me out, they can.
I won't be here next week,
I'm
but
not
I
playing.
will take you out to dinner.
Can I choose where I want to go?
Of course, you can choose wherever you want to go.
I already know where I want to go.
Where do you want to go?
The Wagyu House. Is it Wagyu?
Wagyu House on Northside Drive. Yes.
I want to go there.
Okay, we can go.
Or
Awesome.
Wheezy's.
Oh,
But yeah,
where?
or Wheezy's. It's
Oh, that black on spot. No, I haven't been.
Why you
No,
say-
I'm saying it's a black on spot. I haven't been there
you heard
yet.
how he said it.
Oh, I said the black on spot. Yeah, I haven't been there yet. I actually seen it. I haven't been there though yet.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
speaking of places you have been, what's been going on with you?
With me?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nothing. Just work. I feel like I haven't been here in a very, very long
You
time.
missed one episode, but okay.
Yeah, just one.
Right, but like, when was that recorded? It was like last month. This is a whole new month.
Was it April?
I don't
It
We
know.
was
recorded in April.
But what you been up to?
Just been work. Don't cut me out like that. I just been working and laying low, working on a business project.
lay low. Yep.
Working on my
Laying low.
business project, which is almost done, and yeah, I did some traveling in April and May. I went on a cruise.
Okay.
I did Virgin Voyage, which is an all adults cruise.
Oh, how was that? Was that like the gay cruise?
No,
Oh.
it's just all adults.
Okay.
Yeah, all adults.
No, because I feel like the gay cruises have been going viral.
No, this is just Virgin Voyage. It's just all
Yeah,
adults.
it's all adults. No
Okay.
kids are
Yeah,
allowed.
all adults. Is amazing. I'm not even a cruiser like that, but Virgin Voyage is really nice.
Where'd y'all go?
Where do we go? Roatan, Mexico, which I've been to these places before, and Bimini, Bahamas. It's another part. I only thought there was Nassau and Freeport, but
Me too.
Bimini, yeah, it's another part of the Bahamas. So we went there. I went to Palm Springs, California.
Oh, okay.
I go there often, so that was
Do
fun.
you like to me, Palm Springs?
It's
It's
quiet,
not. It's
it's
not
chill.
party. If I were ever to go to rehab, if I need to go to rehab, I would go to Palm Springs. But like,
Absolutely.
it's not like party.
And I actually I got to see Frank
This is
Sinatra. Frank Sinatra's original house is still there in Palm Springs. But honestly, I'm not anyone that knows me, I'm not a turn up person. So for me,
Okay.
Palm Springs is fine. Like I
Okay.
don't need all that.
You can be in the pool in the backyard.
Yeah, I'm
kicking
okay
it.
with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the food ain't the greatest out there, but they do have an In-N-Out, so I'm okay.
Oh, I've never been to had In-N-Out. In-N-Out burger.
Oh yeah. Well, anytime you go to Texas or anyway the West Coast, go to In-N-Out. The
In-N-Out. In-N-Out.
Burgers are great. Yes.
In-N-Out. Okay.
And then I had to travel to Iowa for work, and I went to Myrtle Beach.
Dirty Myrtle.
Yes. And I went shooting at the gun range for the first time.
Really? Was it therapeutic?
I wouldn't say therapeutic, but I overcame a fear, and now I'm gonna, get me a piece.
Okay.
I feel like we
But I
all
feel like
should
we
have
should
a piece.
all have a piece to protect ourselves. Absolutely.
We all should have a piece.
So yeah, I was a little
have
bit
one,
nervous going into it 'cause I didn't know about the kickback and all that, but yeah, it was cool.
Look at
And
you.
I shot my target in the head.
Okay, set it off. Set it off.
Yeah.
All right.
But Clint, what's been going on with you?
Mine is real quick. I ain't nothing been going on working.
Work hard for the
Just
money.
been working. July's gonna be a busy month for me. That's my birthday month.
Yeah, summer baby,
family
summer baby.
reunion. Got some.
What are you doing for your birthday?
Gonna treat myself to a spa day at the Is it Waldorf Astoria?
In Buckhead, yeah.
Because they do day passes.
I didn't
I'm
know
gonna be-
that.
They do, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about it.
Send that to me,
afterwards.
please.
Yeah, because it's something you want to do.
Yeah.
I also heard Chateau de Lana is good for spa days.
I'm not driving on about that.
I think I've heard that too, but that is kind of far.
I've never been.
I
It's
haven't
about an
either.
hour.
I've just heard
It's about an
good-
hour.
I
and a
heard
half
good
away.
things
I'm not
about
doing
it.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, Chateau Lawn is very nice. Just not driving that far.
Okay.
But yeah, that's all I'm doing. So just been chilling. This summer is about
No one's
relaxing.
going to the Beyonce concert next month?
I'm going on the
I'm
14th.
not.
I'm not. I'm definitely not.
I
It's
thought
too
y'all
much
were-
money.
If you okay, so
I'm not a Beyonce fan. I enjoy her.
Here's
but
the
I'm
trick.
Not a fan. Yeah.
Here's the trick. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. But the day of the concert, maybe like 4 or 5 hours before,
You said that because you said you got tickets for Janet Jackson really cheap.
and front row with taxes and fees,
I
I'm paying
check it
more
all
than
the
200.
time now, but it's hit or miss. I've done it since
I think
you said
everybody has
that.
caught on. Everybody has caught on to that.
But I am
think.
going to Breezy Bowl.
Huh. We can have a whole different conversation about that. So, okay, speaking of Breezy Bowl, right?
Mhm.
How do y'all feel that Chris Brown stood in solidarity with Tory Lanez, talking about some free...
They all been doing it.
Wait, okay, you got to
They're
catch
all
me up. 'cause
homeboys. They're all
you got
like
to catch me up on that one. 'Cause
They're
I
all
don't
in
know about
their
that.
homeboy circle.
But wait, what's going on with that?
So, disclaimer, because I know Chris Breezy, his fans they die hard. But so don't get me wrong, Chris Brown, musically, every single thing. I mean, we can't knock his talent. But the day before he got arrested, got locked up over was it the UK, somewhere in the UK?
It was somewhere overseas, yeah.
Anyways, he tweeted or put on his Instagram post, "Free Tory Lanez." Why would you do that? Why would you stand in solidarity and then look your ass? Oh, excuse me. Then your tail got locked up literally the next day. Like, why would you stand in solidarity?
Right, okay, I know where you're going with
and
this.
I hate
knowing
the
what
fact,
Tory Lanez did to Megan Thee Stallion, and then knowing that you had to run in the whole issue with Rihanna.
Yeah,
I
and
get.
even
Yeah,
outside of Rihanna, because the thing is, Chris had a redemptive moment. Chris has a huge fans. He has a huge fan base. He'll never not be without fans. But even like after the Rihanna situation, he had a redemptive moment. Remember at the BET Awards,
Yeah.
he did the
Michael
started
Jackson
crying.
did.
Yeah,
Mhm.
all
So
that.
even like I was still fooling with Chris. Like musically, Chris rocks. But if you right, but if you look like documented, he has like over 10 documented assault charges. But people are just pacifying his behavior. So I'm outside of the Rihanna. I'm not even talking about the Rihanna
Well,
situation.
no, I said that was us saying, knowing that he had that run in, and now other situations, and now you're saying free Tory Lanez is like you're condoning violence against women.
I don't understand
Yeah.
it, and it blows me. Granted, nobody's perfect. Nobody is perfect, but it blows me how I see a lot of women who are also riding this Tory train, and I'm like, I'm convinced. Like nobody likes black women. Black women don't even like black women. Not all of us, but it blows me.
that's
I mean,
terrible.
their minds are ruled by
Blows me.
misogynistic black men. So we'll get into that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get into it. We're gonna dive into that, y'all.
Ooh, child. That struck a nerve. Yeah.
But okay, so June is the month of many.
Yes.
We have Juneteenth.
Yes.
First and foremost.
Yeah. It's
Juneteenth is this month.
okay.
Go ahead. I know
Okay.
you. I feel it.
You feel it.
Feel it,
So
go ahead.
speaking of Juneteenth, any mofo that did not vote, or who voted for that man,
You're not invited to any cookout.
and you should go take your tail to work. Like why? You know what I'm saying? Like I just don't understand. But okay, sorry. You know I was going there though, right?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Juneteenth, y'all celebrate. Wah, wah, wah.
Where's
It's
the
our
buzzer?
Independence Day.
Oh yeah, I don't have it.
It's okay.
Okay.
I'll be it today.
Okay. Speaking of Juneteenth, can y'all name at least 2 foods that represent Juneteenth?
Like is documented or just things I think?
I think documented and documented.
Candied sweet potatoes.
Yeah.
Baked macaroni and cheese.
Well, no. It's like red foods.
Oh,
So like reddish food. So I know watermelon is one, red rice is one, macaroni and cheese might be one. I know greens is one.
sweet potatoes on there.
Yeah, candied sweet potatoes.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
you just said that. Okay.
So yeah, I recently saw that on the
Okay, I
TikTok.
didn't know that.
Interesting.
I didn't either till I saw it on the
Okay.
Tiki Talk.
Okay.
So y'all celebrate Atlanta's having their if you're in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be
This
here.
won't be released until after. Okay, well,
I'll
you
be
know,
out of town, but yes.
You know, Atlanta has their parade
Yeah,
this weekend.
You could also
Okay.
go to Dallas, where Juneteenth was originally
You
celebrated.
could, yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It
Yeah.
originated in
Yeah.
Galveston. Was it Galveston?
I did not
Yeah.
know that.
I think it was Galveston, Texas, yeah. But
Fact
Dallas, they have a huge Juneteenth celebration and parade every year.
Yeah.
I actually
Really?
went a couple years ago. Me and Lawrence, shout out to Lawrence,
Oh,
we
what's
went
up?
in 23 to Dallas, and it's a whole event
Okay.
out there, yeah.
Bet.
Okay.
And then the Virgin Hotel has their annual white party.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds sexy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so not only is it Juneteenth, it is, I know this is right up our alley. Well,
I know.
we
Well,
all love music,
I know what you're about
But-
to say, because I actually
but
go ahead.
it's
You know
Black
what?
Music Month.
Right, so why did you only
Yes.
put you two for that? What was that about?
Oh,
I mean,
Lord.
I
CJ.
I just had
Well,
a
it's for the
question. It's just a
game. It's
question.
for the game. Clearly, I'm a music fiend. Now, that's why. Did you not hear me say? Well, it's really all of us. Didn't-
He did. Hey, that
I just asked a question.
I just answered.
So I just want to know, I'm not into music, but that's all.
You are, we know you are into music. You are into music. We know that, CJ.
I'm a singer in my past lifetime, low key.
Okay, so Black Music Month.
I said in my past lifetime. Let me tell you, if I could sing, I would be like Tyrese back in the day, walking down the damn street singing,
Ooh.
on the train, on the bus singing, doing the Coca-Cola commercials. Or was it
Congratulations.
I sure would. I sure would.
I can see that. I
Yeah,
can see
I
that.
actually thought about even taking voice lessons just to train my voice.
You
Not to be a
should.
singer, just to train my voice. Yeah,
I feel like you should.
because I love to sing.
I feel like you really should. Look,
But
you'd
I
be surprised
I
what it
can't
takes
sing
you.
though. I can harmonize, but I cannot sing to save my life.
Harmonizing is harder, I think, than being able to
I
be
can
a
definitely
solo
harmonize.
Because everybody can't harmonize. So that's good that you can harmonize.
Yeah, but no, I'll let you. You said the game, whatever.
This is so you have the game, so I know it's right up your alley. So I know
Yes.
you're super excited about. Hopefully, you're doing some Black Music
Yes.
Month.
Yes. You know, I just got
some,
back to the side of the world. So
Yeah, some
yes, I got some stuff up the
some
sleeve.
discounts.
Yes.
Shot o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
All
if-
about it.
Okay, and if you put in Black Music, BLACK
I knew it.
MUSIC,
Say
get
it
a
again
special-
for the people in the back.
BLACK MUSIC. You put that in at checkout. www.shot-AHOT-CLOCK.com. Get a little special treat, little special discount.
No, that's right.
Amen.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I mean that's pretty self-explanatory. It's also Pride Month.
Oh yeah,
Shout out is I see the rainbow.
Pride, love, and ego.
and I see it on your
Yes,
hat.
Pride, Love, and Ego, and yes, I did wear the rainbow because it is Pride Month, so that's something to celebrate. Even though I feel like Pride and Black History, music history, all that, I feel like that's 365 personally. But yes,
Because it is. So like, are y'all doing anything special for Pride this month? Yeah, I mean y'all do stuff special.
so I'm
every-
not doing personally nothing personally for special for Pride, but just recognizing it and celebrating it every day. That's it. Yeah. Nothing,
Shining
no
man.
special events or nothing for me as of now. But the month is not over yet, so
Is Atlanta doing anything big for Pride?
no. World Pride was actually held in DC this year.
Oh,
Doce actually headlined it.
I love.
Her speech yesterday
yesterday
was
at the BET
amazing.
Awards?
Yes.
And I wish the cameraman. So back, okay, I know you didn't see it, but Doechii, she basically spoke about what was going on in the world,
Yeah.
going on right now in the LA due to the protests with ICE and all of that.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that she is utilizing her
Well,
platform.
that's what she said. She said, "I don't have this platform for nothing. I need to be utilizing it." That's
Okay.
what she said verbatim.
And I wish the cameraman would have panned the camera to Snoop, but they didn't.
They didn't.
They
Yeah.
did when Tyler Perry spoke, but you know, whatever.
So yeah, that's going on. But that's it to my knowledge. I don't know
Okay.
nothing else that's going on. Yeah.
And you know what else is in June, right?
Your birthday.
Mm-hmm. Me and Kendrick Lamar have the same birthday, by the way. But yep, June
He
17th.
won record of the year. What did he won something? The last award.
Was it Viewer's Choice?
Viewer's Choice. He won Viewer's Choice award.
I know.
Yeah.
Viewer's Choice. I think.
He did.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, come on, June. June was about to get up out of here though,
I really feel like we were just bringing in the new year yesterday.
and that's all right. I'm ready for the year to go.
Or we having mid-year
Time to go.
conversations.
Time to
Mid-year
go.
conversations at work already. You know. Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's crazy.
Okay, well, speaking of
The BET Awards.
Yes.
y'all want to touch on that for a minute?
I would love to.
What are your thoughts on it?
So, and we probably have similar thoughts on it.
I didn't watch it. I
This
saw clips.
So I'm not gonna lie to you all. I have not sat through and watched an entire BET Award show since probably maybe 2010.
It's been a minute for me too, because I still don't think no one topped Monique to this
Wait a
day.
minute.
I'm sorry.
I cannot move forward without mentioning, though this is not the BET Awards.
I know what you're about to say. I think
It was the Tony Awards, and I cannot
100.
stop. I
What-
cannot go forward without mentioning
What happened?
Andre Day's Jennifer Holliday-esque, aura-esque performance of Rose's turn on from Gypsy.
Was it Andre
Andre
Day?
McDonald.
Andre McDonald. Yeah, Andre McDonald. Yeah.
Wait, this is at the
Woo!
Tonys?
Mhm.
What was this, Sunday?
Yeah, Sunday.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
Absolutely flooring.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Well, I have to go back and watch it then, because I didn't see
Go
it.
watch it on Broadway. It is absolutely freaking
Amazing.
jaw dropping.
Okay.
Emotion, it was just beautiful.
Does
Anyway,
she favor Felicia Rashad to you a little bit?
She
Who?
does. She does. Andre McDonald.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. She favors her. Her and Tidra Moses.
Legend.
Yeah.
She solidified herself as legend.
And you know, I'm mad it took so long for people to really, because she's been on the scene.
She's been on the
for
scene,
a
and
minute.
that was her third Tony win.
She's been
so-
on the scene for a minute. So yeah, I'm glad you
Yeah.
put that in
I
there.
couldn't go forward.
well, I didn't even know nothing about it. I didn't know that.
When you get a minute, try
check it
to
out.
go to YouTube and look it
Definitely.
up because it's.
They actually seen they were showing it on Paramount when I turned on Paramount today, so
Yeah.
I'll watch it. Yeah.
Definitely
Yeah.
watch it.
It was
Cynthia Erivo did well at hosting as well.
I'm going off subject. Cynthia Erivo, you know, I love me some Wicked. She killed Wicked, but it's I can't put my finger on it. But it's something about Cynthia. It's something that just can't. I can't get with her as a person. Even though I don't know from a can of paint. Very talented, but something about her just.
Let your spirit lead, honey. I mean, if you just get
Some
that
just
feeling,
don't seem right.
you know.
Again, but I'm not God. But
Right,
it's just
right.
it's something about her. I just like I don't know.
I think
Something
if you
I
met
can't
her in
get.
person, you probably.
Maybe it's that whole mess when she was mocking how black Americans speak. Y'all remember that?
I don't remember.
What's
that.
there to her defense on that? We mock how they speak all the time.
Do
Yeah,
it?
we do.
Yeah, we do.
Hello.
Yeah, exactly. So they do. It's funny, you know. We as Black Americans, we do the same. Like, not just from you. We do like. We don't like people talking about us.
We-
We are quick to talk about other
Very
blacks.
true.
It's just. But anyway, yeah. BET Awards.
Okay, BET Awards. So, this year marked the 25th
anniversary.
of the BET Awards and 106 in Park, I think, as well. Right?
It was yeah.
Yeah. So 106 in Park, that's millennials. That's our generation.
Yes.
That's our generation. And if you think about it, when BET actually played music videos, that was when we were growing up. Because if you think about it now, they don't play music videos like that. So, anyways, they did tribute. They had like a
They had the actual replica of 106 in Park.
and they had like some of the countdown of some of like the top artists that were actually there and that was killing the game during that era. So Ashanti, she did okay.
Anne Marie killed it.
She did.
That's my girl, and
She
new,
didn't kill that
new
Tiny
album
Desk,
coming
though.
soon. And please stream her new song, Mine.
She didn't kill that Tiny Desk, but she killed it.
The
Maya
Tiny
killed
Desk wasn't that.
Maya killed it. Oh my god.
Maya killed it.
Of course,
and
and
she
Maya
looks
still looks
good.
amazing.
I really want people to stop putting Ashanti on some pedestal.
I don't know why they do. Her
Ashanti,
pin game is heavy
her
though.
voice has never been.
It
great.
hasn't.
Well, no, I
That
agree.
pin game,
I
though.
agree with you on
That
that.
pin game
I agree with
heavy.
that, and she looks amazing, by the way. But yeah, they had Ashanti, A. Marie who killed
Marie
it,
killed it.
Maya, Jim Jones,
Maya killed
and Bow Wow.
B2K and Bow Wow.
But I was just kind of confused. I mean, I'm not confused, but I didn't. Sierra was there, so I wonder why Sierra didn't come out. I mean, did it not ever squash their issues? Because they were playing her vocals in the background, but I'm like,
I
why
don't
did she
know.
come out?
I don't know.
She was there.
BT
Probably
was
just
messy for
awkward.
that.
Yeah,
BT
she was there, so I didn't understand
BT
that.
was messy for that. Let's see. Mariah, she performed her
But
new
she
song.
didn't come out for one of
Okay.
But she looked stiff as hell.
She was.
I mean, I get it.
But I
Your
like the new
icon
song.
I'm
but
about to
she-
get on a soapbox. If that's all right.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
Oh wait. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. Finish your thought.
Oh no, I was just gonna say I don't understand why AJ wasn't there either. But he did an interview on Breakfast Club saying that because they were asking why Free wasn't at the Breakfast Club. So now I'm kind of thinking like, is there something going on? Because when he was on the Breakfast Club, he was like, it was him,
I can tell
Roxy,
you why.
and
Well,
Terrence.
he did a
and he was like, "Oh no, AJ has something to
did a
do
post.
today, so he'll, okay, well go ahead
That's
because
the
I'm over
post.
here rambling." And then
So I read this. I don't know how legit it is, but I read it like maybe a couple of days ago, and apparently he has some like alleged accusations against him regarding sexual assault or something like that. So
Okay.
that's why I don't know how true that is, but that's what I read in the article. And they
oh,
said
okay,
that's
because I
why
just
he
keep
wasn't
finding it
there.
ironic, like
But
one's
that's
one
alleged.
where and one's not the other. She wasn't at the Breakfast Club.
Roxy wasn't there.
And
either.
then he said that AJ will be at 106 and Park, for the tribute. And then now, because when I think of
knows?
106 and Park,
He
I
was
mean
on a
Terrence,
plane.
Jay,
He
and
posted from a
Roxy,
plane. I don't know.
they were big. But when I think of 106 Park, I'm only thinking of AJ and Free. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
that's it.
me too. Because if you think about it, by the time
And I met them before too, because I went to 106 and Park.
By the time Roxy and Terrence, Aggie Pride, by the way, Terrence graduated from A&T. By the time they became the host,
He's from
we
Rocky Mount, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But by the time they became the host, that was like the era where we were in college then, so we really weren't looking at 106 and Park like that. But my 106 and Park era was
It's
Free and
AJ.
AJ. AJ and
100%.
That was my era. So
Yes.
it was good. The tributes were amazing.
Yes.
They did a tribute to Jamie Foxx. I think BET must have hired a brand new staff because shouts out to the producers. When I tell you they got that tribute right, they got it right.
They did.
Babyface, Tank,
Jennifer
Hudson. Oh my God. And I love Jennifer Hudson when she's in her singer bag. Not as an interviewer, but when she's in her singer bag,
Terrible.
she's
I mean,
amazing.
yeah, she tears down the house for sure.
Tore it down.
And it was good seeing Stevie Wonder.
Yes,
It was good
yes.
seeing him.
Yes.
It was so good seeing him.
An unpopular opinion, Kevin Hart hosted. I thought he did a really good
He
job.
did an okay job.
I thought it was funny.
He did an okay job.
Kevin Hart's never been really funny.
Yeah, it's Kevin Hart.
I think he's
I feel like
funny.
Kevin Hart is funny, and I'm not taking nothing against the man, but I feel like sometimes Kevin Hart tries too hard and he doesn't have to.
Really?
Yeah, that's my opinion. I feel like he doesn't have to. Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, but he did a good job. They also honored. I was trying not to bop. To it, but they honored Snoop, Calvin
did.
Brodus,
They did.
and it was so funny because Tyler Perry did like a speech just talking about what's going on in the world and basically
And then
condemning
talked
this
about
current
his son.
administration.
That whole.
And they actually panned the camera to Snoop. Shouts out to that cameraman, and like Snoop was just looking like. So but yeah, so that and then
Tiana Taylor killed it. She killed that performance. I'm sorry, she ate it.
okay.
You don't like it?
I
you didn't like
I
it?
didn't dislike it. I didn't dislike it.
She can't do no wrong to me, anyways.
I
That's
didn't
my
dislike
stats,
it,
just by the way.
But I don't. Tiana Taylor is everything. But
she can never do no wrong to me.
I don't understand the hype behind that performance.
You don't.
Speaking of not
I mean,
understanding hype,
Yeah, go for it.
she danced. She performed like okay.
But that's
You don't
just,
think
that's
she was
just,
moving?
No, she like as a dancer, she killed. Let's be very clear. But just something just doesn't it doesn't for
it doesn't
me.
gel for
It
you.
doesn't
Okay, that's fair enough.
Yeah, but she's that girl. She's that girl.
And her boyfriend's cute now.
Oh, that's Mufasa.
Yeah, Aaron something.
Aaron Pierre.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. But what was you about to say, my good brother?
I'm about to get on a soapbox.
about Mariah.
Mariah has given her all since 1989.
I'm nervous.
It is now time, collectively, we as a people to say, Mariah, it's okay. Sit down.
What'd you say?
It's time for Mariah Carey to retire.
Oh, 100%.
Y'all don't like that new song?
I don't.
She
I mean,
sounds awful.
it's a bop, but it's not her. That's not her
It's-
style.
It's terrible. She sounds. Did you see that live performance she did with it's just her and the piano? And she sounds awful.
So let me tell you something. The song,
did.
is like the beat itself is a bop, but that's not Mariah Carey. It's just not her style.
It's just-
That is her style.
And people are
Have you heard the
paying.
Emancipation of
At this
Mimi?
point, she just needs to do meet and greets.
I
because
don't.
The stage presence is not there.
When she
It's
came
not.
out yesterday,
It's
she
not.
was stiff as a board.
She
Light
was
as a feather, stiff as a board. Okay,
She was.
She was stiff, and then she just had someone walking with her. And I'm like,
Who's
girl,
paying for some of that?
If you just want, girl, just get a nice chair and sit in the chair and sing, honey. Like, just
Don't
do
do
that.
that. Do like Dionne Warwick. Dionne Warwick tell you before the concert, look,
So I
y'all
have
gonna sing with me.
I'm gonna have to show y'all some videos. One of my girlfriends saw the Emancipation of Mimi situation in Vegas a couple of months ago.
Oh, the
And-
residency.
and she killed. So I don't know like what was going on.
Well,
last
maybe she
night.
felt that way because I didn't notice, but this was her first BET award. But she said, if you're going to get your first BET award, let it be an icon award. This was her
Yeah.
first award. But I feel like, why was she? To me, I feel like BET awards are more catered to, even though they have the hip hop awards, they cater more to the hip hop categories. To me, I think that they have like one pop category. That's it. So why would she win
Yeah.
or be nominated? You know what I'm saying?
But her boyfriend played the drums. I know who her boyfriend is, right? And he actually
When I was
co-wrote.
out, her boyfriend was there and her baby daddy was there.
You know who her boyfriend is, right?
No.
Anderson .Paak. He actually co-wrote.
He did co-write.
He was playing the drums.
They
Like,
go
listen,
together?
Hawk?
and it was, and she looked happy.
Are you sure?
I'm
Wow.
positive.
That's interesting.
And he was playing the
Did
drums.
she feel comfortable?
last
I
night.
wonder if he felt comfortable with her baby daddy there.
I don't know, but like, here's the thing, though. With
Because they
Ander-
got twins together.
They do, but here's the thing with Anderson .Paak. That bag is long because his writer's bag, his production bag.
Oh, no, he writes. And I knew he
Yeah,
wrote,
that
but I didn't know that
Silk
they were
Sonic
going
bag,
together.
for like a minute.
Wow.
She looks happy. He looks happy. Oh, they honored Kirk Franklin as well.
That man got his speech. It just did something to me. Not in a bad way, in a good way. He was like, I don't even know why I'm here. He said, I can't sing. He was like, but I don't question it. This is God why I'm here. He said, if you have a job, you can't do it. He said, don't question it. You're
Yeah, a
there
lot of
for a
people
reason.
said they felt
Like
moved by
he got so much energy.
So I want to ask you this, and I want you to. I'm gonna send you the clip, and I want you to watch it and tell me what you think. I love me some Kirk Franklin. So it started off with, "I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold." It started off like that.
Yes.
I felt the spirit, and after that, it was still good. But after that, I was like, "Oh Lord,
He came out with Stomp.
the older saints ain't gonna like this." Like to me, this is just to me. I'm not saying God wasn't there, but to me, after that, I was like, "Oh, I can't feel the spirit
Well,
no
he
more."
had to do Stomp, and then Salt came out.
Kirk was doing a lot.
He was just,
That man was about to rip off his shirt.
he was overly hyped. Like, he had a lot of energy.
Who's about to rip off his shirt?
He had a lot of energy.
He did.
I think
But I
some
feel like he
people probably
always
wanted
has a lot
to
of
see him.
energy. To me, Kurt
They
Franklin
probably
is
want to see him
a
rip off
gospel
his
hype
shirt.
man. He's a gospel hype man.
So, fun fact, this is when Kirk Franklin had hair, like early 90s. I was a little girl. My sister was a little girl too. My mom took us to go see Kirk Franklin. He was performing at a church. He was performing at churches then. I think it was Brooklyn Baptist Church in Columbia, South Carolina. So I saw Kirk during his Kirk Franklin in the Family Days. This is when Kirk had hair.
The flat top.
But I haven't seen him post that. But I would like to see him post that.
I seen him actually in the garden room, actually at the St. Regis last fall. And he is super duper short.
Kirk be outside.
Yeah,
he shorter than you?
He was in the garden. No, huh?
He shorter than you?
Yeah.
I'm 5'11".
He's shorter than me.
Yeah, I'm 5'11".
I'm taller than Kirk.
Yeah, so he's short, but I was like, me and my girl was in there eating. I was like, well, that's Kurt Franklin. He was at a baby shower or something going on in there, and he was so short. But yeah, at the garden room.
Would
he was
anybody
there.
like go up to him?
No, he just walked. No one was even paying him no attention. To be honest with you, from what? Yeah,
It's like that in Atlanta though.
yeah, no one was
it's
paying
like
him no
that.
attention.
Yeah.
yeah.
Kirk,
So,
I
yeah.
think I might fan out if I saw Kirk.
At first, I was like, I looked and I said, oh, that's Kurt Franklin. Okay, and then we just went back to eating.
Yeah,
Well,
I sure would.
Speaking of all of the BET Awards and hoopla and whatnot, and we're going to give y'all a little meat and potatoes before meat. We gave y'all potatoes.
Oh, we did a lot of
We need a
potatoes.
big meat.
A lot
right
of potatoes.
now.
We need a big meat. It's something that's really important to me. Let me add CJ too.
Oh, don't do it at my expense.
Well, no, it's really important. It is also June is a month of many. Jesus.
Oh, we did. Yeah.
It's Men's Mental Health Month.
yes.
And I have always said many times on this show that therapy is one of the most important things to me. I feel like every black man and woman need therapy in America.
I'll go every other week.
Listen, it's so important. And I know I segue from the BET Awards, but now you're seeing a lot of young black men, and some women, but mostly young black men who are in the spotlight, really crash out lately. And it's really sad because there is no one there to support and help them. And they're a money grab for everyone. And no one's really caring for their soul, their mind, and their spirit.
That's terrible.
And that's why we have a lot of young deaths out here. I know we spoke about Chris Brown earlier. No one's reaching out to the brother and saying, everybody's looking at him as a cash cow.
And they're pacifying his
And they're
baby.
pacifying
Well,
behavior
how do you
because
know
it
that
makes
no one's
money.
not reaching out to him though?
You can tell because if
You don't know that?
if they were,
That is
You don't
true.
know that.
well, I mean, let me finish my point. If they were, in my eyes, you would see some sliver of change.
I don't
Okay.
And
believe
there
that.
has not. I mean, well, that's your opinion, but in my opinion, I feel as though
Yeah, okay.
if you see somebody
see both
constantly
sides.
change, you would see some sliver of change. At one point, you did see some change, and then boom, right back to where we were.
If you have a lot of yes men or yes women around you,
Yes.
it can be difficult. So I can see that. I can definitely see that. Or it could be one of those things where he's just not open to the change.
And
Like,
that's where I'm coming from, because so we're talking about, as far as mental health, you're talking about people reaching out to him because you feel like something may be wrong with him, like he may be depressed or something going bipolar, whatever, something's going on with him. That's what you were speaking on.
possibly.
And that's
it's
and
very
that
clear
no one's
he
reaching. I
has
just want to make sure I'm
anger
following
issues,
that, and no one's reaching out to him.
It's
So-
very clear that he has anger issues, and it's very clear.
Very
that,
clear.
So the reason why I say that is because I know people, you know, and have dealt with people who have, you know, issues, whatever. And sometimes people just, they just don't want the help.
That's true.
That's why I said
Coming
you
from a
don't-
therapist,
you
that is
don't
true.
know, you know, if people are reaching out to them. I have family members who deal with depression, and they just don't want the help.
You do
They
have to
just
be
don't.
ready.
And it's like, at this point, it's like, how much do you say before, you know, you can lead a horse to the water, but you can't make them drink it.
Yeah.
You know?
I
can
agree
see,
with
yeah.
both sides, but I do feel like he does probably have a lot of yes men around him.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably does.
Mm-hmm.
No, and I'm not neglecting that at all. But I also do feel like there's probably people who are saying things, but he probably just doesn't want the help. I think if people really want the help, they would make the decision to want to seek the help or take, you know, the person's advice or whatever, and try to get better. I mean,
Yeah.
that's my thought. But
I mean, it's just I said all that to say we're seeing it a lot in the entertainment industry, and it's sad to see them go out because
I think it's terrible.
we're on the outside looking in,
Yeah.
and we're not seeing it. Just like you have people like people we've, for God's sake, made famous for whatever purpose.
What?
Who?
Like you got the whole DDG and Halle
What is
Bailey.
that?
Right. What is that?
What is it?
What do you mean?
You said DDG?
Yeah,
Yeah. What is who is that?
What?
Yeah.
Who is that?
Halle's baby daddy.
Oh,
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You brought it up.
I did. You know what? I'm sorry. I had a moment.
It's a generational
I'm
thing.
sorry.
Probably,
I had a
too, 'cause
moment.
He
I'm
is
still,
super younger than
yeah,
us.
I was still on another thought. I'm sorry.
He is super younger than us.
What?
My apologies,
and,
people.
And the thing is, with that, 10 times out of 10, the way we act, there's a reason as to why we act.
Well,
the
it's
way
always
that we do.
something
There's a root cause.
Bruise. And honestly, I could be candid because that's what we do here on the Pride, Love, and Ego podcast. There was a moment in my life where I suffered from depression, and you know, it's just not a good space. But through therapy and prayer and family and friends, I was able to get out of that space or whatever. But there's different things that can
had to
trigger
support
it. You know, we all have a story. We all come from something. I don't need to get all into that right now. But yeah, I was there once upon in my life. I was. And it took a lot of help, you know, to get me out of that space. And for me not to think the way I think or thinking at that time, let me say that. Nothing suicidal, never that. No, and I never had those thoughts personally, but I was in a dark place. And I had very low self-esteem about myself and insecurities. And I still do with
It's a real
insecurities to this
thing.
day.
It is a real
That's a
thing.
You know, I do.
thing.
But I would say it was more heavy then than it is now. You know.
Yeah, that's something. And mine was suicidal.
I think,
So-
yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
But how
mine
long
was
ago
suicidal.
Was this? If you don't mind
This
me asking.
was 2019.
Mine
Okay.
was 17.
Okay.
Yeah, 2019, and it was
17, 18
suicidal.
for me.
Thank God I had a firm foundation.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah.
Because I was able to find myself within myself.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's not able to do that.
That's true.
And so I used to be one of those people that were just like, "Oh, that's the coward way out. That's they're weak if you succumb to that." But you don't realize until you're in
Until
that
you're in it.
mindset
So you're in it. Mm-hmm.
that it's not a show of weakness. You really are trying to like stop it, and the only way you feel like you got to stop it, these feelings, is to take yourself out. So you really don't. And depression is real. So
It's a real thing. And I I know, just because that is my field, especially when it comes to Black men, going to a therapist or talking about your feelings is taboo. So
Yeah.
therefore, you all suppress things and just keep it bottled up. And when ish gets the fan, you project all of that onto your closest loved ones, and then that impairs those relationships and those friendships.
You lash out.
Right. But I want, and also within the Black community, because the majority of us do have Christian principles and Christian values.
Absolutely.
So a lot of, especially older folk, they're like, oh no, you a man, you don't go to therapy, you pray to Jesus, you pray to God. But I think people sometimes fail to realize that God has created resources such as therapy.
Absolutely. I always say that.
For
Yeah.
individuals
He's
to
made
do that.
It's
doctors
okay
for a
to seek
reason.
Jesus and a therapist.
Yeah.
He made doctors for a reason.
Yeah, exactly.
And, yeah.
So,
And especially when we all mostly everyone works, you got health insurance, utilize it.
People giving giving away free therapy.
yes.
Yeah, like-
yes, sliding scale. I even do a sliding scale if you don't have insurance. So,
How do you deal with that though?
what do you mean?
Like you have clients, right?
Yes.
So, and I know you are sensitive. Like you're sweet. You have a soul.
When I want to. So,
When you hear some people's stories and stuff, and I know you have to separate, like, but in your mind, aren't you like, well, like, it's right? Because for me, if I'm to hear someone's story, and I'm like, oh my god, like in my mind, I'm like, okay, I got to keep my work face on, but in my mind, I'm like, oh my god, like I feel so bad, like like the human, not the human side, but you know what I mean?
yeah. So I've had to learn, and even in graduate school, like through my training, we just have to learn how to cut it on and cut it off. But I'm human, so there are some things that I do think about. I mean, I do, but in order to keep my sanity, I have to consciously cut it on and cut it off.
I cannot do that. I know I couldn't.
I have to cut it on and cut it off. But
That has to be hard.
but like the clients that I take though, because I'm very particular about the clients that I choose to take on, it's mild depression and anxiety.
Okay.
Right now, granted, I do hear some things.
I'm sure you heard
I
some
do
stories
hear some
now.
things, but it's one of those things where I can't take that home with me or my life. I'm not gonna be able to, I think it's just a gift that I've been given. that
No,
God
I
gave
get
me,
it.
so.
I totally get it. I
But,
know something I couldn't do that. I couldn't be a nurse. I couldn't be a police officer. Like I couldn't do any of those type of things. I know I would.
Take it on.
I would. Just knowing that the person I am and to see the thing. Like I have a good friend of
It's
mine.
hard
He's a
for
nurse.
Either do.
It really
I have a
is
good
hard
friend of
for
mine. He's a
empaths.
nurse, and he said that he loves his job, and that's what he wants to continue to keep doing in life. But he said sometimes the things he sees, and he works at the VA hospital.
Ooh.
He was like, sometimes he has nightmares because it'd be so horrific.
It's a real thing. It's a real thing. But to all of our Black men out there, and our Black women, just anybody, doesn't matter the color. If you're dealing with anything from an emotional standpoint and you feel like you don't have anyone to talk to,
Yes,
please message us and I can send you some resources.
yes.
Because you are not by yourself. I know it may feel that way.
But you don't have to be.
We've all been there.
You don't have to be.
And trust me, therapists need therapists. Let me be very clear, because we're human. But if
You
you're
need your own recharge. Yeah.
exactly, so if you feel like you're struggling, any of our listeners, if you feel like you're struggling, or if you know somebody that's struggling, and you really don't know what route to take, please send us a direct message, and I will make sure that I personally respond to you with some resources.
That's amazing.
Ashe and amen.
Amen.
So as we close out, this is our
It's over already?
Yeah.
This is our season finale. I don't know if we said that in the beginning.
This is season finale.
It is.
Yes.
Oh, that went by fast.
Mm-hmm. Got
Okay.
fast. We did good.
Yeah.
We did good. So tell the people your summer plans. I mean, I know it's June, but
Well, the first day of summer's out to June 21st. So.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So, for me, summer plans. I'm still on my fitness journey, y'all.
she looks amazing.
I've
y'all.
lost 35 to 40 pounds. God is so good.
You look good.
Thank you. So, so I'm taking my health extra serious. I'm going full throttle, even more with Shot O'Clock, doing like live events, and I really want to get this
Amen.
off the ground when it
Yes.
comes to having like musical guest artists and stuff like that.
I mean, I want to be in the forefront.
Of course. So I'm really going full throttle with that, and just trying to dibble and dabble into some other worlds. But I'm tapping more so into my creative side of things when it comes to my business for the summer. Doing a little bit more traveling. This summer, and I gotta watch my 3 nieces for 2 weeks.
My girl Carla. Okay.
Well, I'm gonna be watching her kids. All 50 of her children. Okay, so that's my summer.
Oh wow.
That's my summer.
CJ, what you got going on?
Well, work. I really don't have nothing major for travel. Actually, this summer. Actually,
I'm surprised.
well, October. I have a trip planned in October. I just actually booked a trip for Aruba.
Okay,
That's in
okay.
October, and then I'm
Okay.
doing Rio in December for my birthday.
Okay.
Summer.
Yeah, but summer, yeah, I'm not local stuff. I'm not really doing nothing really major. I'm going home to see mommy. Shout out to mommy.
So,
In July.
Okay.
And just working and also planning and praying and hoping to do my soft launch of my underwear line.
yes.
Come on, business.
PlumpLuxForMen.com.
What is it?
Plump Lux for Men
Oh, I'm so
is the
proud of you.
website, actually.
Okay.
So the website is under construction, but it is up. But don't go to it because it's under construction. But you
That-
also
that
can
she
follow
by
the
Sheree
Okay. I feel that way actually, as long as I've been talking about this underwear line. But you know what?
But you're doing
Greatness
it.
takes time.
It
That's all that
does.
matters.
It does.
Okay.
It does.
So yeah, check out the Instagram page once it's fully running, but you can follow it right now at Plump Lux for Men.
Yes.
That's PLUMP Lux LUX for Men.
I love that.
So hopefully, planning God willing, the soft launch will be in this summertime.
yes. Yes. We're invited, right?
Of course.
All right.
It's actually going to be at my homegirl's. She has a spa. Shout out to Treehouse.
Yeah, you told us about this before,
House.
yeah.
Yes, Claudia, that's my girl. She has a spa. So if you need to get like a Indian head scalp massage, laser lipo, she does it all. Beard treatments. She does it all types of spa treatments. So
Okay.
if you check her out. But that's where the soft launch is going to be at.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
You know
so-
we'll support.
Yeah,
Yes,
Well,
yes,
no,
I
yes.
got you. So yes.
So what are your summer plans, Claudia?
My summer plans, just my birthday. It's my 35th, so
Oh, you're a baby.
No reunion for Costa Rica.
You are a baby.
you're 4 years old. You were barely walking when
Well,
I was born.
I'm the oldest here. I'll be 40.
I
You
was
were
talking
barely
though.
away.
I was talking.
I'm the oldest this year.
Thought you was saying
Well, I'll be
something.
43 this year.
43?
This year.
Really? Okay.
Just my birthday. I mean, I'm going to Tampa for my family reunion.
Okay.
I mean, I took off most of the month of July from work, so I'm just relaxing and just still continuing the home buying journey.
Yes.
So it's,
Wait, are you closing this?
I'm praying to be finished by September. So
Okay.
I love it.
Well, we're going to claim and put that in the universe.
yes,
I
We
love
need to
it.
do a Costa Rica reunion trip.
yeah. Costa Rica was
When
fun.
y'all go to Costa Rica?
This is like 22.
It was
It was
just y'all
22.
two?
Yeah, 22.
No, it was for his 30th,
No, my 32nd. birthday.
32nd
Did y'all
birthday.
get along?
Yeah.
Oh,
That
okay.
was fun.
Why wouldn't we?
Cause you know y'all be going head to head. You be starting it though, CJ.
Oh, wow. Okay. Okay.
Finally.
So I be
feel
starting
safe.
it? Really, Candace?
I
Yes.
love it. I think it's just a delivery, and then but the thing is to your defense, Clarence, you be ready to butt. So it'll be both of y'all.
No, but you said I'd be starting it. Wow. Okay.
So maybe I shouldn't have said it like that. I think it's like it's your
Oh, Lord.
delivery.
It's amazing how many good friends I have and
it's
don't
your-
know
and-
about it.
But do you want your good friends to lie to you? I want y'all to tell me the truth if I'm off. Tell me the truth. We love
I
you.
want my friends to be honest, but I would have to disagree. And I'm not saying it because, well, okay, that's fine.
Y'all both be starting it.
No, you already said it. It's cool. That's cool. But
Let
no,
people
we got
know where they
along.
can
We got
find
along
y'all.
great on the trip. Honestly, it was
I love it.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Well,
Where can they find you?
People, y'all can find me at CMJEEZZY. Again, that's CMJEEZZY. That's my personal page, and my business page is SHOT_AHCLOCK. Again, that's SHOT_AHCLOCK.
You can follow me at I am just CJ, all one word, and you can follow my business page at Plump Lux for Men. That's
Alright.
PLUMP LUX
Follow me so I can follow it.
.com.
Follow me so I can follow, because I want to follow that.
Okay.
All right. And you guys can find me at _man most worthy.
Yes.
I don't have a business page yet.
There you go. Oh, God.
_man most worthy. And just so y'all know, keep it black. Stay safe in the meantime. We will see you guys in September.
September, maybe August.
Or early August.
August,
End of August,
September,
September. Y'all know.
I just followed it.
Yeah, so We love y'all.
We
Stay
love
black.
y'all.
Have a
Stay
safe,
blessed.
blessed
Stay
summer.
tuned.
Wrap it up.
Happy Pride. Happy
Okay.
Black
Wrap it
Music
up.
Month. Happy Juneteenth next Thursday.
And we're gonna come in with pride.
We'll check our ego and pride at the door, and we come with love.
Ashe and amen.
Amen.
All right. Shout out to Tia,
Our engineer.
our engineer.
Tia, we need the sound effect next time, though.
Oh, can you do it? Can you do it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Boom.
But we appreciate the support.
Yes.
Big things coming soon. Maybe live.
Yes.
Who knows?
Oh,
We
yeah.
love y'all.
All right.
Out.
Y'all, but this would be